why. Let me pull up the deck. We can talk about it. So this isn't what we played just recently. This is the deck we just built. So this is a blue-red tempo. We did unfortunately lose the burn match, but that's kind of to be expected. I mean, yes, we can win that match. Yes, we did win a game against him in that match. Did we win 2 games out of 3? No, we didn't. So, you know, did the best we could. You would suggest the Logitech C920. Problem is, at high resolution, I can't watch you. Oh yeah, Overmaster. So what, would 720 be better? This guy's 63, so this is a little more of an investment. But you're saying it's worth it. This one right here, right? The 1080. This looks sweet. Get some close-ups of this bad boy. Oh, comes with tripod. Not that I'm gonna necessarily need it. I'm kind of looking to clip it onto the. Watch Twitch on my phone. Huge mistake. It depends on what phone, and it depends on what games you're trying to watch. By the way, who here's hyped for XCOM 2? Who is excited for XCOM 2? Let me hear you say, I am. I have a lot of problems buffering HD streams. Uses so much data. Not if you're on Wi-Fi. I mean, yes, that's still technically data. I'm just saying, are you talking like mobile data? You should watch your streams on Wi-Fi when you can. Pretty excited about it. Not gonna lie. I don't know about you guys, but you know, other games to play other than Magic. Pretty excited about it. Somebody earlier asked about this game. A buddy of mine was trying to get me into this. Hang on, I'll show it to you real quick. This might be a fun game for us to play while we wait for the freaking match to get going. Let me show you this deck briefly, or this game. You guys ever heard of Duelist? Oh, I broke it. Oh, that's just the launcher. That's what happened. Kibler was streaming this game. It's interesting. It's a tactical. Hang on, we'll see if it actually opens. There we go. So it's a tactical. It's a tactical card game. So it's got a board state. It's got hang on, let me log in. I think it was. Nope. Hang on. It's gonna be another. It's gonna be. Gosh, what is it gonna be then? It's gonna be. Trying to think what it's gonna be then. If it's not that one. Maybe I registered with this one. Let me try another one. I can't remember which I have several email I use. Can't remember what I registered with. Log in. Are we logging in? We're logging in? We're logging in? No. I'll have to do the whole password recovery BS. But basically, Duelist it's a tactical TCG. How difficult is it to learn? It's not that bad. I'm actually still learning it myself. So basically, it's a lot about board state and combos, which is fun. A lot of it's just positioning, though, Empress. So like, think a lot of the strategy that goes into something like Magic, or well, it's a TCG tactical online game. So basically, your positioning is really important, but also sequencing. It is very creature based though. That was a bit of a turnoff to me. It doesn't seem like it's very much about your spells. It seems like it's very much about your creatures. But I can appreciate it for what it is. It's free. Parchap, it's free to start. I can give you the website to download it. Play Duelist free. I totally spelled that wrong. It's where's the Y in this? Duelist. There we go. For free. Yeah, competitive multiplayer tactical turn-based card game. Mouthful, right? Here we go. It's your money, best monies. Here's the gameplay trailer, so there you go. True, yeah, you can play the web-based version time to split. That's true. If you want to. I prefer downloading games, but yeah, you can run it in the browser. Infinite possibilities. Oh, this trailer's epic. I don't remember watching this. I just jumped right into the game after I saw somebody streaming it. Is blue OP? It's not really colors, so to speak. It's not the same. The resource system is rather different from Magic. It's fortunately or unfortunately, it's a little more likened to Hearthstone. Like, you get energy per turn, and there are ways to get more energy. Like on the map, actually, see these little mana nodes? You actually get more mana from sending yourself, your commander, or one of your characters to that particular node, standing next to it, and then you get an extra mana crystal or whatever you want to call it for that turn. I know that's the Hearthstone term, but it's a mana crystal or something of the sort. Anyway. Can you at least brainstorm? There is deck manipulation. Each turn you can cycle a card that you don't want in your hand if you want to. That's an action you can do, and you can also play cards as long as you have mana to pay for them. It's an interesting game. It was fun. I haven't touched it a little bit here, but I've been playing too much Magic or other games, but or Life. But yeah, I mean, you could definitely pick it up. It's pretty fun. If you're all into Magic, I'm sure you have the technical mind required to play a game of that caliber. There are arguably bad factions. So Meme Dragon, they're factions. For example, I was playing one of the worst factions to start out with. I just didn't realize it until I played like 4 or 5 games. I was like, wow, this game's fun, but I got crushed every time. Is it me? And some of it definitely was me. But I was reading something, like they said, starter players don't start out with this faction. It's kind of like a combo faction. It needs all the cards unlocked before it starts to work or something. They said I should have just done one of the easier factions that just plays dudes. And I was like, it's not fun. So I wanted to play the combo faction. And I would sometimes win, but very little. That one's really combo based. It's all about like teleporting your units to specific tiles, so you kind of like sneak attack your opponent, but they're very fragile. And they like deal double damage if they attack from behind. Just cool stuff like that. It's got a lot of mechanics, actually. The game is kind of interesting. So there's a lot of mechanics in that particular game, which is neat. Oh, this actually curves here. Excuse me. We've yet to see the Winter Orb. I'm hoping to see the Winter Orb come out. So ideally we get an early threat, Glory. So either one of the Goblins or the Mutavault. Or Harbinger, or Abbott. There might be some matchups. Like, if you have the Master Waves in your hand, you will definitely consider, if you have blue mana, just casting Harbinger into play. Just I want a 2/2. And his enters the battlefield trigger does still happen. If there's a tapped creature in play, you can still bounce him. You know, he's still a fine turn 2 drop. That's the flexibility of this card, Harbinger of the Tides. You can just play him. And then, of course, if you follow that up with, let's say, Kira, gross things start to happen. Like if we go like Hardcast Harbinger into, or Sorcery Speed Harbinger, whatever you want to call it, into Kira, into Master, like that could have totally won the burn match, and it just didn't happen. Even just like, you know, one or more blue creatures before this Master could have been gold, could have been perfect. I don't think they're gonna add colors, man. Like they're trying to make the game more about like positioning and that kind of tactics, which is fine. It can be annoying sometimes when your opponent has like a really dirty wall deck and you don't understand how walls work. That was a really sad match. I remember vividly. I was playing against like the guy in the Freeze faction. I don't know the name of the Freeze faction, but they have like a lot of ice abilities, and he like literally littered the board with all of these like walls. But like if any of your units are like within 1 square of those walls, they take damage. They get hit by the walls. You know, like shoot out spikes and stuff. Ice wall ability. It was really pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. It was not the best. It was not my favorite. Anyway, what are you guys doing in Magic these days? Anybody brewing something sweet? Anybody playing some Legacy? Vintage, anyone? Hell, Modern even. Anything interesting going on in your magical lives, careers? You guys are always telling me about spicy brews you've been playing or decks you found out about. Chocolate chip cookie. Pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh no me! Oh no me! Thank you for the follow. And welcome to the Aim Special. I'm excited to finally play this deck. Again, we did get the bye, so we're still kind of waiting on a couple matches. One of the matches finished, but there's still more Magic to be had. May you have a cookie? I would give you a cookie if I could, man. Trying to build eggs? Oh yeah, Love Cave? But yes, Kimlin, if you were in my presence, absolutely I would share a cookie with you, for sure. They are quite good. For life, says Conrad. Absolutely. For life. Of course. I mean, I have to eat them all before they go stale, so I would share cookies anyway.